Did you have schema therapy? I did have some schema therapy. I used to be in therapy for I have gotten therapy for a few years. Now I don't anymore, though. Street fire. Okay. We are unique souls experiencing different realities at the same time. Yeah, I mean, we all have our own truth, right? Our unique frequency. So that's actually why we need everyone in our truth, so we can all be our highest frequency, and then everything will be like, shoo, what the fuck, so fucking high vibing, really. We are the only ones in our way, really. You are right. You psychology doc? No, I've just gotten so many mental health disorders in my life that I know a lot about psychology because I have researched a lot, and in therapy I've actually also learned a lot. Like, I just love to learn. I wanted to be a neuropsychologist when I was younger, and I have done a study on the brain, like in my school, because I find the brain really fascinating, really, the human brain, you know, just the human brain. I don't know, sometimes it just, I don't know, it's just the human brain, you know. I'm like, humans, sometimes I'm not gonna lie, guys, sometimes I'm like, silly little humans, you know, with their silly little human brains. But not in, like, you know, but just in a funny way. I'm like, silly little human, why you do that? Why you do that? What? I'm like, but I will tell someone when I feel that. I will be like, why are you doing that? What made you, what? I am very honest. I can literally not lie. I cannot lie. It has gotten me into trouble many, many fucking times that I cannot lie. So yeah, obviously there are people who hate me for it. That's okay though. I am not here to be liked. I am just here to be, really. And yeah, I know that with being authentic comes love and there comes hate. So, and I am actually, every day I'm pleasantly surprised with the love. So I'm like, thank you, God, really. I love that. I love that. I love to see like-minded souls, you know? To encounter like-minded souls, to encounter beautiful souls that are on this journey with me. It actually, yeah, it reminds me, like, yeah. What, Ian? That sounds awful. Why would someone do that? What? He turned on you? What do you mean? Taraji, thank you. I mean, yeah, I just feel like I just have to be truth, you know? Yeah. I feel like that's what we need. We need more truth, really. We need truth. We need authenticity in this world. You can live in your What? I mean, I understand, Brody. However, I feel like we should always speak our truth because you never know what kind of seed you may plant in their mind, right? I feel like there's always a reason why God is guiding us to say a certain thing, to do a certain thing, you know? I've actually experienced this many times myself, and I've actually had some wonderful experiences just acting upon the nudges of my soul, things where my anxious self would have been like, what the fuck, like, no, we're not gonna go ask that stranger if she's okay, and I actually made a friend that way, and it was actually such a cute story. Now that I think about it, I just want to cry. Guys, I'm at the beginning of my cycle. Have some grace for me. Okay. Oh, wow. You've worked in construction. That's actually really nice. That's really nice. I mean, some people are just very, very angry for some reason. And I don't know why. I mean, actually, they are just disconnected from source. They are not connected to their within. So, yeah. Or maybe temporarily. I am half Spanish, half Dutch. You like AI? I mean, thanks, I guess. I mean, I'm still passionate about my truth, Brody. I feel like we should all be passionate about our truth. Really, just be you. Just be you. If you are a passionate person, I feel like if you are not being you fully, how will the right people know that they can love you fully for everything that you are? Right? Because I feel like we all have our soul family, we are not supposed, I don't believe God sent us here to get to experience life and just be fucking miserable and not live in our truth. That just doesn't make sense. I mean, that could be very fair, Ian. We tend to upset demons, Greetings, love. Life is not all about success. Sometimes you may fail, but that's okay if you keep trying. I fully agree, yeah. I mean, what is failing really? Because even when we fail, we often still learn things, right? So I feel like I don't ever feel like I'm really failing. I just feel like I'm learning. I'm becoming. I'm letting go. I'm clearing. Really. Oh, I love this question. I still wonder about good and evil. Do you think that's just in our mind? You want to know something interesting? Everything has a polar opposite, right? So, light, dark, good, evil. However, we only know one because we know the other. It is only by relativity that our brain can recognize which one is one. Because if you wouldn't know pain, you wouldn't know joy, right? Because what is joy really then? Would it not just be, if not defined by pain? So I actually see it like this. There's ego and there is soul. And if you follow your ego, you will be chasing external validation, external things, and you will never really feel satisfied because that's ego. Ego wants more and more and more. But it's an illusion, right? It's an illusion because that is not gonna make you more. It's not gonna fulfill you in the end. You are not gonna